One of the great reasons why I enjoy reading so much is because it affirms our previous knowledge. So make use of all of that information whenever you're reading. Think of, what does this remind me of? Does this remind me of something that I already know? Because I do think that a lot of it comes from what you're gaining from the text and what you already know, and together that is what creates a meaning of something.
I have a lot of friends that like to study with noise. So they like to study in the restaurant on campus called the Gizmo because there's a little bit of background noise, there's music. I personally have to have it really quiet, otherwise I get irritated. When you're starting to study, it won't click immediately. If it does, congratulations, but for me, it honestly probably took until I was a junior to learn how I actually like to study, so trial and error.
So during my sophomore year, I took a class in CTO with Professor Kelly, and she introduced this method with the planner method. So you just write down your time schedule, and you write down the things that you want to do compared to the things that you have to do. And ever since then, my time management became way better.
Because I'm a math major, practice is very important to me. I do a lot of the exercises in the back of the book, because one of the best ways to succeed in mathematics is just practice, 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 practice. Once you do it enough, it'll become like a second nature to you, and that's when you know you've really practiced enough.
It actually took me until my junior year to come up with something that was standardized in my life. So I would listen to audiobooks. That's when it really first started. And listening to the audiobook of like a children's book, for example, listening to how enthusiastic and how like passionate the reader sounded when they would read out these books out loud, it made me want to do the same thing, but just for myself, just for an audience of one.
Speaking from my personal experience, before I came to Knox College, I didn't really have set goals. If you set goals, even if it's long-term, short-term, abstract or detailed, that kind of help you to be focused on what you want to become and be more passionate about going to classes and focusing on classes.